Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Okay, I posted a video about men not liking me, and the comment section is just absolutely frying me at the moment. But the amount of people that brought up my nose ring is wild. And then someone said I look like a Democrat because of the nose ring. So I'm taking it out. I just want to see, because I don't take this thing out. I just want to see. Oh my god, my light is so bright. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to put this back in. And oh my god. Oh, I got it. Oh, I like it. God. Sorry. Bad reaction. Bad reaction. I like the no nose ring. Oh my god, I never thought I'd say that. I can itch my nose. I still have that though. Ha!
Yeah, how like it's a gotcha. Someone said the only people who like nose rings already have one, and it's them and one of you guys in the comments. And hey, you like what you like. But back to you, princess. I hope you know that your sisterhood will disown you for taking off the uniform, so something to consider.
Because men don't actually love you more for things that you do for them. They love you more when you're not there, like in your absence. We fall in love when they're right in front of us and we can connect. They don't care. They fall in love when you're out of the picture. Do you see how twisted it is and distorted men are?
Alright then, so I'm twisted and distorted because she had an idea and it doesn't even matter if she's wrong or she has no clue what she's talking about. Yeah, that's women for you. Ask any man and none of them will tell you, yeah, I fell in love with her because she was indifferent to me. But I'm the disturbed one. Alright then, where do you guys keep finding all these experts on men? Oh wait, that's me.
If you tell a man over and over and over again that you're unhappy and what needs to change so that you can be happy, and then you leave him because he does all about your happiness, and on your way out the door, he looks at you and he says, I don't understand why you're leaving. This is totally out of nowhere. I thought we were fine. Can we please sit down and talk about this and work it out? Understand that you're being gaslit. 100% you are being gaslit. And let me put this into perspective for you.
No, how about I do that instead?
Some of you are not crazy enough when it comes to men, and it shows. Because tell me how I always threatened divorce with ex-husband number 3, and because he didn't want to divorce me, he would give in to my demands. So I got a Louis Vuitton out of it and liposuction out of it. And you know what? After liposuction, I would say maybe like 3 months after, I ended up wanting to divorce him for real.
And she did because she called him ex-husband number 3. Can some of you, for the love of God, stop marrying this type of women? Knowing there are millions of good women out there, what is it about you that decide that, hey, you know what, I'm just gonna destroy the rest of my life by marrying one of these? And even if you do end up with one of these, can you not just stop being a doormat? Can you every now and again tell them no? They're gonna leave you no matter what when they get bored. The least you can do is still have a spine.
I swear that men don't actually want to be in a relationship with the really attractive girl. They just want to experience her, be in the presence of her, show her off as a trophy, but they never want to actually date that girl because they get too insecure. And I honestly just met this guy and he
Wait, was she talking about herself? She was, wasn't she? The really attractive girl. I get all the filters that are installed in your phone camera and then on TikTok, and on top of that you used another filter, but did they install filters in your mirror as well? When that happened? The really attractive girl? You? Forget about the mirrors and the cameras and the phones and whatever. Just get a second opinion. And if by any chance all your friends say, yes, queen, you need to reconsider your friendships.
There is one type of video that I will constantly just scroll on because right now in my life, I just don't need to hear it. And I feel like these types of videos that you just realize, like, you can't hear it because it won't be good for your psyche. I think it tells a lot about where you are. And for me, I cannot hear trashing and bashing of men right now. I cannot hear how awful men are. I cannot hear how awful dating is. For me, that is getting nowhere into my mind, my heart, my soul. It is going nowhere near me. I know that my friends are having no, not just my friends. I know that a lot of women are having a lot of trouble with men, but let me tell you that I cannot have that osmosis into my brain and like change my view of men, because you know what? I know so many great men, and I love men. And I know that eventually I will find a really solid man. And yeah, I'm not for the bashing of men. I don't think all men are XYZ. I don't think all men are insert whatever insult you want to insert. Yeah, sure. Some men do some really stupid things that would just never attract most women, but I don't need to hear about it. It's not like keep venting, keep doing what you got to do. But for me, I will always scroll on those videos because it's not reinforcing the belief that I have and that I want to continue to have, which is that there are some really incredible men out there. Sorry about it.
And that's something you should never apologize for. TikTok was never meant to reinforce one belief or the other. Some people use it in that way, sure. But if your experiences in your day-to-day life are basically dealing with good men, why do you go on TikTok to have that reinforced?
I don't care about the male loneliness epidemic, and as a woman, you shouldn't either. This is not our fault. We live in a patriarchal society designed for men and run by men. That patriarchal structure is responsible for the male loneliness epidemic. If you follow me, then you know I post a lot about women's rights, children's rights, and immigrants' rights. And of course, I definitely get some sexist and comments. And the vast majority of those comments, I would go as far as to say 9 out of 10 of those comments are all being made by men. Yes, there are some women who leave comments too, but by a landslide, it's the men. So men, serious question for you. Why on planet Earth do you think that women would be interested in that? Why do you think that a woman would want to date and be with a mean and hateful and emotionally immature man? Yes, there are some pick-me's, but women are waking up to their power, to their worth. We can have credit cards, own our own properties, have our own careers. We don't need you. You're not entitled to women. You're not entitled to women's bodies. You're not entitled to procreation. You're mean, and that's why women don't want you. Why would we be with you if we make money and you're mean? In what way does that benefit us? We've woken up, men. Your time is up. So get with it or watch your bloodline die out. Because what woman would want to procreate and be with a sexist man? So men, until you get your act together, you're gonna be lonely.
Oh, will I now? Oh, whatever will I do now? You can already see how lonely men are. They are the ones always crying about male loneliness. Oh, wait, no, that's you. What women will want to procreate with someone like me? Oh, I don't know, all the single mothers? No, wait, no, that's not right either. They don't, but they already did. What women will want to deal with a man when they can have their own credit cards now? The ones that go in bars every single night hoping to get a man's touch, or the ones sleeping with a different man every single night? Now let me ask you a question, because you are waking up to your worth. What worth is that, and how would you define your worth? Because if you define it by the fact that you can now have a credit card, for one, you're crushing it, and second, you by your own definition are still years behind.
It's mad how many men are still threatened by a sexually liberated woman, because a woman who owns her pleasure, who knows her body, who doesn't wait for permission to feel, who's not afraid to make noise, to move how she wants to move, and ask for what she needs. She's dangerous.
Yeah, I had one of those last night and didn't feel threatened or in danger at any point. Nor did the one before me or the one after. But she did move, that's for sure. Any of you guys remember when some lunatics were wondering what would happen if all men disappeared tomorrow? I never really understood why. Sure, they will have nothing else to talk about, but in the end, not that much will change. Whenever they'll put their phones down, they'll still go back to their sad, miserable lives, just like they do now. Listen to this other lunatic.
If there was anything I ever related to more on this app is when that girl came on and said, why would a man be there? And I'm going to show you what my Sunday night looks like without a man. Let's start out with the basics. A big tray of vegetables, which my daughter half ate, but I don't care because there's not a man here.
I'm fully convinced. I absolutely am fully convinced that if that was my proudest moment, the highlight of my life, I would be hiding myself from society.
Girls, if you're ever questioning your self-worth or you're just feeling a bit insecure about yourself or your looks, just remember that there's a man out there who is desperately trying to convince himself and other people that you're ugly because you rejected him. Ironic.
Another one I will just take for granted whenever she brings up the trust me bro, cause how can I not? Just because she sells herself for $4.99 for the entire month doesn't mean she's not rejecting men. They all do, cause they have worth and value, and when all that worth comes with 99 cents at the end of all that value.
This is just your daily reminder to always remember the way that people treat you is not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of how they feel about themselves and their own capacity.
Oh, thank God for the daily reminder to remember something. Because if not for this TikToker, I would have just forgot. Oh, well, what were you just about to forget? That women will stop at nothing to find a poor excuse for whatever bad behavior they are trying to sneak out of. Thank God for this TikToker. Now I remember that whenever they're trying to shift blame on someone else, it's just as before a poor excuse to justify some bad behavior. Oh, we put bad men in prison not because of their actions, just because of how we feel about ourselves. And this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.